That's not a cop-out.
It's a cop-out.
That's not a cop-out. I'm all about raising frequency. I don't want to rule the world. I want everybody to be on the frequency of love.
Hi guys, welcome to Quickies. One day we'll start this off differently, but here we are. So anyways, I was sick this week, and during my sickness and in between my sleeping, my wonderful fiance was watching a show called The Fall of the House of Usher. And so the premise of this show is they make a deal with someone I'm calling the devil, but I'm told that's not the correct name of the person. And basically, they get to live a life of having no issues or having to deal with the law or anything. But at some point, the trade-off is their bloodline is completely done when their kids die. But they have to watch their kids die before they die. And it's all over. So the question is to you guys, if someone came up to you with that kind of deal, you guys get to have basically everything you want and get to watch your kids grow and everything. But you guys have to watch them die. You get to be able to... What's the word I'm looking for? Change the world. What would you do? Like, how would you change the world? For the better or for the worse?
I would raise the whole frequency of everybody that I encounter so that as a collective, we all raise the frequency of the entire planet to the frequency of love. And there would be no more war and no hate. And yeah. What? What'd you just say?
Based.
What's that?
It just means like, okay, cop out, whatever.
That's not a cop-out.
It's a cop-out.
That's not a cop-out. I'm all about raising frequency. I don't want to rule the world. I want everybody to be on the frequency of love.
I'm sitting here giving you shit like I wouldn't have done the same thing. That was warranted.
What would you do?
No, she can keep going.
No, that's really, honestly, that's what I think about on a daily basis.
So
It really is.
I'm gonna shit on you for like 20 seconds because I feel like you did not explain that very well.
What do you mean?
I thought it through so many times I kept fumbling myself. Yeah.
So basically, you get to do anything you want. No law, whatever is against you, but your bloodline ends with your kids. You get to live the entire time, but you watch your kids die. So you could be like 150 years old, depending on how long your kids live or past that. And even if, based on the show, even if the kid like tries to kill themselves, the Grim Reaper's like, nah, bitch, it's not your time.
No,
like,
the kid can kill themselves. You can't, though.
No. I'm saying like, they brought them back because the Grim Reaper was like, no, So, and you're still like in that old body, like, you can be like fucking 200 years old depending how long your kids live. So, anyways, and the bloodline would die after that. I mean, I feel like that I would definitely do that. I mean, because I don't care. My kids got to live life, and I got to live life, and if I use it for good, I mean, mostly good, I would say.
I was going to say, does the
So
laws
what
of the
would
universe...
you use it for? The laws of the universe don't matter. I mean, like the laws of gravity and stuff.
Like,
yeah,
I mean, like
but
karma. Like if
karma doesn't matter.
Speaking of karma.
I should have
Shut up. So, like,
It's
if
like
you do
nothing will
good,
get in your way.
so karma, good or bad, like none of that would come to you. Like that.
No.
That just doesn't matter. Oopie.
Put to where? There'll be a random noise. It'll be fine. What were you saying?
I don't know. Oh, I was just saying.
episodes.
Just like none of that matters in this
No.
at all. Okay.
You live your life. You do what you want, and then at some point you die.
So essentially what it is you are no longer affected by any sort of like government. So you can do all the illegal shit that you want to do, but your version of karma that would come back to you goes towards your kids.
Okay, so that's
So like,
so if you're doing bad things, like your kids
Yes.
are going to receive bad
Yes.
things.
so say for in the whole show is like they're this giant family that's a big pharmaceutical company. They're rich, nothing can touch them, but eventually what happens catches up. So his children die in severely terrible ways
because they are
Because of-
responsible for all of these.
because of his malpractice. So for example, one of the kids, they have several abandoned properties that they were using as testing sites, and what he wanted to throw this big orgy party. And like when the sprinklers go off, this is when this orgy starts. Well, were putting chemicals in the water tanks on the ceiling to dispose of when they tore down the building, so that they could like sneak it out and not have the EPA come down and like harm their asses or whatever and fine them and everything.
My conspiracy brain is going crazy.
Yeah,
Right
I
now.
know, but he didn't know this. And so when the sprinklers came on, it essentially killed everybody that happened to the party. All because of his dad's malpractice of not destroying this building and not going about the right ways.
I have to watch this.
And then he dies in that building, and then his oldest son goes to demolish this building because his dad's like, you were supposed to demolish this. This is your job. You're supposed to take over the company after I'm dead. Type
is this
of thing.
supposed to be like a whole metaphor for
I don't
people
know.
that make a deal with the devil,
Probably.
like celebrities?
Probably.
Because that's where my brain is going. It's like, because you know how like Kanye said like his mom was a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like that's where
What?
Yeah.
you've never.
That's going to have to be a
Watch
whole
that?
nother episode. But no, like, and then that oldest son goes to tear down this building and he was like torturing his wife because his wife attended this party and he thought his wife was having an affair with his brother and all this whole thing. Like she got like 3rd degree chemical burns and was laid up and all this and like couldn't escape his torture and stuff. Well, they were
oh, sorry, no. Nope.
they were
ADHD.
testing a new paralytic agent for surgeries, and he unknowingly put it into his cocaine, and the devil or the demon or whatever you want to call it, the raven, like follows him and is like, you weren't paying attention. I told you to put more in here. This is what happens, and mimics his voice telling the wrecking company to start demolishing the building, and he dies in that building as it's being demolished. Because of his dad's malpractice and the paralytic agent that his dad created.
So pretty much do good things. Okay.
Because they escape all of that, but their kids get it. So it's like, okay.
And then in the end, he dies because that's it. There's no one else to take
Yeah.
his place or his malpractice or whatever.
So
That's
theoretically
crazy.
speaking, if you did all good things and so nothing would technically happen to them, then that's where you could live like a long
Yes. And your
Or would
children,
they
in
just
theory,
die?
could live in long time. As long as you literally kept your nose clean, you did not break any laws. Like, possibly the whole repercussion, if you get a speeding ticket, could still affect something. Like your kid could die in a car accident or something because you sped and got a ticket, but you didn't have to go to court from it and you didn't have to pay it.
But if
But
you
would it be like that extreme? Like
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't specify, but
Like,
that's
you get
just
a
how
speeding
they
ticket,
played
but
it
now
out.
You lost an arm. Sorry.
Yeah, like
Or a toe, in
or
case
toe.
he's-
Like
From what
love
I
you, Casey.
understood from the show, though, like if your children have grandchildren, they basically get killed by the Grim Reaper.
because she
Like-
specifies like your children and your grandchildren
Oh.
are
Yeah,
part of this.
she's like, I told them like it ends with the bloodline, so I'm sorry I have to do this to you.
Like she told the granddaughter this when she literally just like touched her forehead and killed her. Like the girl didn't do anything. She was a high school student. Like she had not had the ability to commit any crimes.
And she tried to get her family to do better things.
Yes, like she was actively like calling
The
people,
opposite.
like looking into research facilities so her mom could get better, and her dad was like going around her like she's like, Grandpa, you need to like step away from the company, like you let it run its course, let it go to someone else, close the company down, whatever, like actively trying to get them to flip the coin and go back to being a normal functioning person of society. And it still didn't work.
Is this new on Netflix?
Came out last year,
Oh.
It's a limited
I'm always late to the
series,
party
so
and everything.
Same.
but it's got all the cast. So the creator of this likes to reuse their cast members.
It
So
has Luke Skywalker in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mark Hamill's in it.
yeah,
Luke
and he
Skywalker?
plays they're the family lawyer who gets them out of everything.
I gotta watch
and
this
at the
now.
very end, he turns around and he gets his shit rocked
cozy.
because he gets
Yeah,
his shit.
he-
It catches up
he
to
was
him too.
underneath the shadow.
Yeah, he is
So,
not.
like-
He's not a part of the family. Like he is just the third party lawyer, and his shit gets rocked to him. Like it comes back to him too.
I love Mark Hamill, so I'll watch anything with him in it.
Like
so.
I didn't think it was Mark Hamill at first. I was looking at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was watching. I was like, "Is that the guy from Star Wars?" And she's like, "I think so."
Look it up.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, they reuse their characters. So
Like
there's
American Horror Story.
Yes.
Like with Evan Peters.
Yes.
And Emma Roberts
I don't like
and-
American
Yes.
Horror Story though.
I love that's my
seen, like-
favorite show.
My cousin made me watch like a season of it. I didn't like it.
I watched the clown or circus season when my dad was still
Freak
around.
show?
Hell no.
I love that
He
one.
liked
I don't
the
be
show.
liking clowns.
I love
and
this
shit.
show.
Anyways, to get to the initial question, circle back. Thank you for that explanation.
Oh,
'cause
did
that
you ever
makes
give your
everything-
answer?
No.
No,
yes.
no.
I would do it for sure, because I don't really think I would change anything that I do now. I don't do anything bad now, so I wouldn't really do anything. But I would essentially use the assets that I would have at that point to do good, even though I gave you shit for it. Like I would do the same thing. I would no war, no hate, no stupid politics, no love who you want to love, blah 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 blah. Like just make the world a better place. Heal the fucking earth because it's dying. Like, all that. So, for sure. And make myself a rich and famous rock star, obviously. So, yes.
I'd do it, but I would do like the corrupt thing.
Asshole.
No, but like I would use it for
Think
good
about
though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would use it for good though. Like I would do it to like give veterans housing
I
and
see.
all that.
But I
and
feel like you could do that. The good side, if nothing.
but in America, that's a lot harder than what it should be.
That's true.
It'd probably be a lot easier by like knocking Elon Musk down a level or two or something like that. So
No president. Let's just
I
all
want
hurt
us to
each
make
other.
peaceful contact with aliens, with extraterrestrials,
Same.
that's
so
a
they
whole
can help
different
us.
episode.
So they
Luke
can.
Skywalker.
So they can help us heal the planet, and then
Conquer the world.
the whole
The
world.
whole universe.
Yeah.
Isn't that the premise of Destroy All Humans?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
What?
The video game.
Like
Well, because they want us to fear aliens.
no, and
So
dude,
I want everybody to know that we don't have to fear them, so that we can make peaceful contact, so that we can get all their technology, and then we can bring clean water and energy to all parts of the world, like third world countries that don't have it.
Agreed.
That's what I would want to do, and raise the frequency. to
it's terrible to
love.
say, but like you
That
say
sounds
that,
awful.
and it reminds me of a joke. like the people in like third world countries or like in deserts and stuff that don't have food and everything.
Like they can't grow. They don't
And,
even
and
have.
then we have to spend thousands of dollars to bring food and supplies
But
to
are we
them
really
and
doing that?
everything.
Are we really doing that?
And the joke
That's
is,
what they tell us.
instead of us having to come to you, why don't you just come to us?
No, we just. Is that the joke?
Yeah, like just fucking move. Like,
We're
don't
already
have to-
dealing with overpopulation.
Yeah,
here.
and I was gonna
but
and
still,
Like U.S.
If
and,
we
and
had-
Japan are like the two top countries in the world for like technology and medicine and food.
we're far
but-
behind on that.
I
But
thought you were talking about
those are also the two most overpopulated countries.
Well, that and
Literally,
yes, with
Japan
that,
had
I
to
see.
enact the whole like you only are allowed to have so many children, one boy, one girl.
yeah.
Preferably a boy first, and then you can't have any more. And if you have a girl, well, then you can try for a boy, but
Yeah.
like 2-child maximum.
That's crazy.
So it's literally as simple as free energy propulsion systems, and you could literally. They have like, okay, so I'm just gonna shout this out because it's literally my favorite movie, like documentary style movie, and it's The Lost Century. And in the end, they can show you like if we had this technology that is highly like hidden from everybody. We're going into a whole other episode, but basically they could create domes that use this free energy to places like in deserts where they can't, like they literally can't grow food there. They can make these domes that run off of this free energy, and they can grow all the food that they need. They can have clean water that, because it's free energy, the cost of everything is zero. Like, so it could literally change the whole fucking world. And that would be what I would do
Ain't nothing
in this
wrong with
episode.
that. In this episode?
Well, what we're talking about in this episode. That's what I would do. Back to you.
Anything different, Cozy?
I just want to be Deadpool.
Just wanna be Deadpool.
You would do it just so he can kill yourself and come back to life.
Yes.
Oh, I got a dead foot.
Deadpool.
Dead foot.
I would, like, since I would come back to life, like, I would want to like see the experience and like see if I would really like all these things that like religious aspects talk about and the cosmic entities that for millions of years have talked about, if it was really true. And then I could come back and sound even more crazy because if it was true.
Just by making the deal, you basically know that religion is kind of true.
That's true. That's true. But I would want to see it like more for myself and experience it. And
like just because you made
back.
the deal, you don't know 100%.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Right.
You want to meet Jesus? Jesus.
I want to meet. I want to meet Jesus.
So do I.
That's
That'd
what
be
I
cool.
heard. Mean Carpenter.
Well, thanks for watching Quickies. I don't know where we're at, but it's been a hectic episode.
A little
So,
less quick.
I mean, I
This
probably
time.
have to edit a bunch of this out anyways.
I
so.
thought this episode was going to be the shortest one, and it
So
turned
did
out
I.
not to be, so
Yeah, love you
But
guys.
now you gave me a
Make sure you drink water because it's hot outside.
And it's good for
well,
you.
depending where you are watching this.
Well, here in Ohio,
you're in
it's gonna
Antarctica.
be in the hundreds next week. So,
Oh yeah,
Is it really?
yes.
Wow.
like the real feel, like the actual temperature, be like 95 or something. But
I'm
With the
gonna
wind
go.
chill. No.
and I work in a hot ass factory, so
Ooh.
Anyways,
and my truck don't have AC. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.